All right, here we are. It's Saturday, November 25th.
She's in the middle, huh?
Valeo against NEFC South. They're from Rhode Island. Valeo's in black, NEFC's in white. It is 12:03 and we get kickoff for NEFC. They send it back. Brendan's on the front right. They go out to the side. Dennis cuts it off. Dennis to the corner. Gets headed to the side. That's Yumi on the ball. Yumi, Brendan to Yumi. Yumi turns on it. Sends it back to Max Brown. Max Brown sends it back to PJ, who's starting in goal. PJ up the side. He tried to find Diego. 22 hits it for White toward the sideline. I guess it didn't go out of bounds. Max Brown to Kevin. Kevin to Matthew. Matthew to Diego. Diego down the side to Gabe. Gabe looks. He's on the left side. Brendan's on the far post. Matthew's on the near post. Gabe inside. He finds Diego. He shoots. It gets blocked. Goalie picks it up. They go out to the right. That's Kevin pressuring. Goes out of bounds. Right? Throwing for Valeo. That's Ben on the ball. Ben turns. Sends it back to Dennis. Dennis to Brendan. Brendan down the right side. Brendan fakes. Brendan the center of the field finds Diego. Diego back to Dennis. Dennis steps in. Dennis to the right to Yumi. Yumi goes down. Defender clears it. Dennis steps in front of it. Dennis back to David. David to Ben. Ben to Dennis. Dennis has got space. Dennis to the middle to Matthew. Matthew goes down. They call a foul. Just outside the box. We're second minute of the game. There's no score. NEFC South got 3 on the wall. He kicks it right off the guy's head. Man goes down. Ouch.
He wasn't looking, right?
He wasn't looking. He didn't know to take it.
Holy smokes. Oh, good man.
Yeah.
He
Wow.
thought he blew the whistle.
Yeah.
He took it right off the middle of his
Right
head.
off the head.
Yeah.
And that's not a light kick.
I'm surprised he took it that fast.
Yeah, I don't. The only thing I heard a whistle from the stuff that.
Yeah, the field. Yeah.
And I think he just
I
thought
heard
it
the
was.
whistle too.
No, I mean they had a wall.
Yeah.
How you doing today?
Good. It's nice today compared to last night.
Yeah.
It was started nice and then it got pretty chilly quick.
Yeah. No,
I'll take this any day.
This is a beautiful day
Yeah,
for
55.
a November game. This is
Almost
crazy.
December. I'll take
Yeah.
it.
Right. The Thanksgiving tournament never looks like this.
Yeah. So when did we upgrade all our gear?
He's going pro.
You should be. Like, you should hire yourself out now. Look at this setup.
He does all the high school games. He does all these.
That adjusts the camera?
So adjust the
No, this just moved.
move function.
Yep. it just goes up and down and then you tilt.
Trainer finally.
Wait, you can zoom in too?
So if it's raining, we get a tent.
That is
We just set up over there. We just set up with him.
Yeah, that's right. Then you just stand next to him and
Yeah,
commentate,
yeah.
and then we do that.
I'll help him out.
Good. That'd be awesome.
So what happens? We do it again?
Huh?
They do it again? It wasn't a... It
Just
was,
give him the ball back.
Oh,
you're saying you didn't blow the whistle.
I know he didn't, but
I know, but-
I'd still just give it back to him.
Okay, so we continue here. I don't think there's no stoppage.
Gibson
So.
had this. I thought he
3 on the wall. Center player is covering his face. Matthew puts it over, and he chips it over the top. Nice save by the goalie. It's going to be a corner. Max Brown is going to take the corner? No. They're putting it in this corner. All right. Matthew on this corner. Matthew's going to take the corner. Well, Max Brown stepped up. He's going to be in the box. Brendan, Diego. It goes low. Gets cleared. Matthew sees it out of bounds. Throw in for Valeo. Looks like Dennis is going to take the throw. Dennis. He's got Yumi and Brendan. Sends it to Brendan. Brendan to Dennis in the corner. Crosses it with his right foot. Tried to get to Matthew. Didn't get there. They clear it. David steps up. David to the side to Brendan. Brendan keeps it in. Right on the sideline to Yumi. Yumi to Dennis in the right corner. Dennis gets to the end line, and defender clears it back to the corner. 15 has it for NEFC. Back to the center. Brendan has it back to the center of the field. They lose the ball. 5 has it. 5 to the right. That's Gabe. Gabe to Kevin. Kevin to Ben. Ben to David. David back to Max. Max to Kevin. Kevin to Ben. Ben tried to clear it. 31 cuts it off. Max spins, doesn't get the ball. That's Ben pursuing it. 9 has it. 9 shoots it. PJ saves it. PJ out to the right to David. David sends it back to Max. Max to Kevin. Kevin to Gabe on the wing. Gabe to Ben. Ben to the middle of the field to Yumi. Yumi tried to send the wing to Gabe, goes out of bounds. We are 7 minutes into the game. There's no score. Throw in for NEFC down the right. It's cleared in the air. David's under it. He heads it. Max tries to clear it. 10 keeps it in bounds for NEFC. It's down the right side. It's going to go too far. Goal kick for Valeo. PJ in goal. PJ sets it up on the box. PJ to his left, over midfield, bounces, Gabe's under it. Matthew back heels it to Gabe. Gabe on the run, Brendan on the back post. 23 tries to clear it. It's in the corner. 22 out to the side, to the right. Hits off Kevin, hits off the defender out of bounds. Throwing for Valeo. Kevin on the throw. Kevin to Gabe. Gabe tries to get around two players. They call a foul. Free kick for Valeo on the sideline. They're about 30 yards out. There's 3 on the wall for NEFC. 2 on the wall. He goes low, hits him in the leg, goes out of bounds. Should be a corner. Matthew on the corner. Ben is in the box. Brendan's in the box. Diego's on the near post. Max Brown's on the back post. It was Ben and Max. I think it went off Ben's head, went wide. It's a goal kick for NEFC. Left-footed kick to midfield. Dennis, it goes over his head. It gets headed to David. David on his feet. David back to Max. Max to Kevin. Kevin down the left. Kevin past Diego. Gets cleared back to Max. Max on a hard touch. David clears it as far as 31. They go down the right side into the right corner. Kevin goes down. Ball's in the box. That's Yumi to Ben. Ben clears it with his left foot. Over midfield. 23 clears it. That's Diego off his head. Matthew has it. Matthew to Brendan. Brendan down the right side. He's going in the right corner. It's going to be a little too far. But he saves it. He said it went out of bounds. It's in the corner. It's a throw-in for NEFC. They throw down their left side. That's Gabe on the ball. Gabe at the top of the box. Gabe in the box to Matthew. Matthew turns. He sends to Diego. Diego in front. Gets cut off. That's Gabe on the goal. Gabe right at the 6-yard box. Gets the rebound. Puts it in. He scored yesterday.
Did he?
Yeah. Gabe, 2 goals in 2 games. 1-0 Valeo. We are 11 minutes into the game.
Come on, White.
Kickoff. They send it back. 22 has it. He sends it back to his right back. They're going down the right side. Diego's pursuing. 22 has it. Steps on the ball. Diego tries to take it away. Diego has it. Diego to Matthew. Matthew slips. He goes to his left. They cut it back to their left back. Brendan's on it. He goes to the wing to 15. Dennis is on him. Dennis blocks it. And they clear it. It's out of bounds. It's going to be a throw-in for Valeo inside of midfield. All right. David to Yumi. Yumi to Dennis. Yumi back to David. David sends it back to PJ. PJ to Max. Max to Kevin. Kevin to Yumi. Yumi sends it back to PJ. On his feet. PJ down the middle of the field. Hits 22 in the head. 15 sends it back to his right. That's Diego that stepped up. 3 times in the air. Ben on the ground. That looks like it's back to Dennis. Dennis sends it back to David. David turns, finds Yumi. Yumi looks up. He tries to go left. He gets cut off. He loses it on the... I'm sorry, that's Joshua on the other side. It goes back. That's Matthew sends it forward. NEFC clears it back into the Valeo end. Max Brown off his head. Off the chest. That's Gabe with the ball. Gabe down the wing tries to find Matthew. 23 puts it out of bounds. Throw in for Valeo. Oh, I thought that was Kevin over there. That's Joshua, right? On the other side?
There's 2 Joshuas.
That's Yumi off his head. That's Yumi has it. Nope. It's to the sideline. It goes through the middle of the field. 9 has it. Tries to turn. David prevents him from turning. He tries to go to the left side. Dennis is on him. 7. It goes out of bounds. That's Dennis to David. David turns back to Dennis. Dennis to Ben. Ben down the middle of the field to Yumi. Yumi. Matthew has it in the center circle. Matthew down the wing. He tried to find Gabe. It got cut off out of bounds into the NFC bench. That's Joshua gonna take the throw in for Valeo because he was the starting left back today. That's Diego back to Joshua. Back to Diego. Diego turns to Yumi. Yumi to Ben. Ben keeps it. Ben to Joshua. He tried to get Diego, got cut off. Diego takes it back. He falls. Ben steps over it. Ben sends it back to David. David's got Brendan. Brendan on the right side. Brendan to the right side. Brendan down the side. He's got 55 on his back. Brendan crosses in front, gets cut off. Tried to find Matthew. Ben off his head to Yumi. Yumi to Dennis. Dennis tries to cut 2 defenders. Back to Ben. Ben to the other side to Joshua. Joshua down the left side. He steps over the ball, gets it back to Diego. Diego to Yumi. Yumi to Brendan on the right side. Brendan has 55 and tries to cut inside, loses the ball. 7 has it. 7 tries to go outside, and it goes out of bounds. It's a goal kick for NEFC. We're 15 minutes in, 1-0 Valeo. Goal by Gabe. Left-footed kick goes to his left, over midfield. Dennis off his shin. Brendan protects on his leg. Brendan to the right. Brendan back heels it to Dennis. Gets cut off by 5. 55 to the middle. That's Diego. Tried to get it back to Matthew. Brendan's going to get to it. Brendan steps to the middle of the field. Brendan on his left. Sends it Diego. Diego to Ben. Ben to Josh on the left side. Josh tries to chip in the box. Goalie's going to pick it up. Goalie boots it to his right, over midfield. Max Brown's under it, off his head, to the side. Josh cannot save it. It goes out of bounds. Yep. It's going to be a throw-in for NEFC. Front of the Valeo bench. They get it through. It's toward the box. David clears it. And that's Josh. Clears it to the left. Hits Gabe. Goes to the right side. They try to cross it in front. Dennis clears it with his left foot. That's Diego on the ball. Diego brings it back. Sends it to Gabe. Goes into the bench. Throw in for NEFC. 31 has it. 31 back to midfield. He turns, sends it to 55. 55 on the left side. Yumi's on him. They're pressing. And it goes to the wing to 7. 7 tries to get around Brendan. Brendan cuts it back to Dennis. Dennis to Brendan. Brendan to Yumi. Yumi to the middle of the field, Diego. Diego to Yumi. Yumi down the right. He's got 55 with him. He sends to the middle to Matthew. Matthew on his cleat. He brought it down. He couldn't get the shot off. It gets cleared out of bounds. It's going to be a throw-in. Joshua's going to take it. He throws it to Gabe. Gabe back to Josh. He crosses it in front. Tried to find Matthew. There's nobody there. I think that's 7 on the ball. He tries to go to the middle. Gets around Dennis. Tries to go, he splits the middle, but PJ's going to get the ball. PJ picks it up in the box. Throws it out to the left to Josh. Josh on the ball. Josh. That's Diego. Diego back to Josh. There's a collision and there's a foul. Foul on Joshua. Front of the Valeo bench. I'd say about 35 yards out. Okay, signals. One on the wall. And he places it toward the box. PJ tips it over the crossbar. It's going to be a corner for NEFC. About 20 minutes into the first half, 1-0 Valeo. Takes the corner, goes to the back post, headed off Yumi. PJ catches it. PJ evaluates it. He sends it out to Max Brown on his left. Max to Ben. Ben to Yumi. Yumi in traffic. 3 people with him. Yumi to the side, tried to find Brendan, didn't get there. 7 turns. 7 down the wing. He's trying to find 8. David's going to shield. David shields, and 8 gets to it. 8 in the corner, hits David. David comes away with it. David to Brendan. Brendan, he's got play on his right. He's got Diego. Diego tried to find Dennis. It goes out of bounds off 55. Throwing for Valeo. And there's a sub coming in. And it's coming in. Gabe took his gloves off for Valeo. 5 is coming out for NEFC. We're about 21 minutes into the first half. 1-0 Valeo. Dennis down the side, hits 7, goes out of bounds. Another throw.
Come on, guys.
Dennis on the throw. Dennis to Brendan. Brendan off his chest. Brendan brings it down, sends it back to Yumi. Dennis has it. Dennis across midfield. He sends Diego. Diego back to Ben. Ben to Joshua, who's starting on left back today. Josh up the left side. Gets cut off. And NEFC picks up the ball. They go down the right. It's on the sideline. Goes out of bounds. Throwing for Valeo. That's Gabe on the ball. Gabe on his chest. Ben turns, protects it, sends it back to David. David goes to his left. 1 player on him. They lose it in midfield. That's number 8. 8 on the ground. David pokes it away. It gets in the box. PJ's going to pick it up. PJ to Dennis on the right side this time. He sends it to Yumi. Yumi back to David. David to Max. Max turns to his left, finds Josh. Josh to Ben. Ben to Diego. Diego to Yumi. Yumi goes to the short side of the field to Josh. Josh to Diego. He tried to find Gabe. It goes out of bounds. Sub is coming in. It's going to be Wally coming in for Diego. They throw it to number 8. 8 heads it down. They go to the right wing and they call a foul on Gabe. Right in front of the Valeo bench. It's 1-0 Valeo. Free kick just inside of midfield. 23 minutes into the first half. Top of the box. He back heels it. Dennis on his head. David tried to get off his chest. Max Brown gets deflected. It's at the top of the box. They're trying to clear it out. Max is trying to get out. And they call a foul. I think it's on Max. Max gets a word from the ref. It's going to be a free kick for NEFC. They are about 18, about 30 yards out. 2 on the wall for Valeo. It's going to be Gabe and Wally on the wall. Left-footed kick right at the goal, over the top. Goal kick for Valeo. Sub is coming in. It's going to be Isaac coming in for Brendan. You can tell Isaac's from Brookline, right?
Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah. Ball is blowing. PJ sets it up again. We're 25 minutes into the first half. 1-0 Valeo. PJ to the right, hits off 22 in the head. Matthew to Isaac. 11 sends it back to the goalie. They should press him. He punts it with his left foot, bends under it, hits the player, goes down. Dennis steps up. Dennis ahead. Gets cut off. Through the middle. Dennis has it. Dennis to Isaac. Isaac looks. He tries to find Matthew on a chip. Gets headed away by the defender. That's Ben. Ben off his head. 22 comes away with it for NEFC. 9 has it off his foot. Dennis is going to get to it. Dennis back to PJ. PJ in the air to Isaac's side. And it bounces. Isaac off his head. It's going to go out of bounds. Seven on the throw. Yep. 55 on the throw. To 22. 22 back to 55. Down the wing to 7. 7. Isaac pokes it away. They call a foul. 22 takes a quick free kick to 9. They call the foul on Dennis. 9 in the box, gets cut off by Joshua, who came over from the other side. 7 crosses, PJ catches it. 31 was in the box, he wanted to head it. That's Wally. Wally to Matthew. Matthew down the middle of the field. He sends Wally. It's going to be a little long. It goes out of bounds. That's a good give and go. Still 1-0 Valeo. About 27 minutes into the first half. That's Isaac on the other side now. They switch sides. And the goal, they put it in front. PJ clears it out. Isaac contesting. It gets into the box. 10 has it at the edge of the box. 10 in front to 9. 9 on the shot. It gets deflected. Ben comes back. Ben clears it out of bounds. That was close. Sub is coming in for NEFC. 31 is coming out. It's going to be a throw-in for NEFC. Still 1-0 Valeo. They go to the corner. Dennis and Josh tried to contain the player. 55 has it. It's on his left foot. He crosses it to the center. Ben off his head. That's Wally after it. Wally steps over it, loses it. David has it. Hard touch. 22 has it. 22 steps over it. He has it to 10. 10 shoots. It's going to be high and wide. So let's reset the lineup. It's PJ in goal. They've got... Oh, Isaac's the left back. Max Brown, center. David, the center back. Dennis is the right back. It's Ben, Yumi, and Wally in midfield. They've got Josh and Gabe. Wait, Gabe's still on the wings? Yeah, Gabe and Josh are on the wings. Goes over 7's head. He didn't get it in the corner. Goes out of bounds. We're 29 minutes into the first half. 1-0 Valeo. Dennis to David. David down the right side. There's no one here for Valeo. Gabe's after it. Off the chest. Ooh, that's a high foot. It goes out of bounds. It's probably over here. Probably like over here. Oh, it came back. Wow. It's like up here, right? Dennis to David. David steps over it, back to Dennis. Dennis to Ben. Ben is a player in front. Ben gets away. Ben chips the wing to Josh. It's going to go out of bounds. Throw. Dennis on his feet. Dennis protects. Dennis spins around. Dennis to Ben. Ben toward the center circle. He goes to the left. He's trying to find Diego on the left side. And it's going to go out of bounds. This should be a goal kick. Nope, it's going to be a throw-in. That must have gone out on the sideline. It's a throw-in for Valeo. Went out of bounds. So you have Isaac at left back. It's Ben. That's Matthew with the ball. He loses it. They go back to the center. It's Yumi, Ben, and Yumi making a run to the edge of the box. That's Gabe. Great speed. Gets over. It's a throw-in for Valeo. Yumi on the throw. Yumi to Gabe, who's on this side. Yumi, low cross, gets hit away. Dennis brings it down. He loses it on the touch. Dennis gets it back to Ben, though. Ben to Matthew. Matthew turns in the box. Matthew sends Josh. Josh to the end line. He crosses it. Matthew tried to get the short post. They're signaling a goal kick. The linesman signaling a goal kick. We're 32 minutes into the first half. It's 1-0 Valeo. Left-footed kick. Comes down the left side. David off his head. David to Ben. No, he doesn't get to it. 5 has it for NEFC. He chips. It goes over Max's head. 10 to the corner. That's Isaac on him. He gets to the corner. He turns. Isaac's pressuring him in the corner. Isaac comes away with it. Isaac back to Max. Max sends it down the left side. Gets cut off by 15. Isaac cuts it off in front of the Valeo bench. It goes out of bounds. Throw in for NEFC. They throw it back to 8 to 14. On the ground to 9. 9 gets cleared away by Max. That's Matthew on the ball. Matthew down the left side. He's trying to find Gabe. Here comes the goalie. Here comes Gabe. Gabe on the ball. He gets around the goalie. There's nobody with him, though. Gabe crosses it just over Yumi. And it goes out of bounds. There was no one running with him. That was unfortunate. Goal kick for NEFC. About 33 minutes into the first half. 1-0 Valeo. To midfield. 9 brings it down with his foot. 9 to the wing to 7. 7 trying to get around Dennis. 9's going to the corner. 7 back to 22. To the middle of the field. That's Josh on this side. He's get to the edge of the box. He crosses on the ground. Gets cleared away by Max Brown out of bounds.
That looks better.
It's going to be a corner for NEFC. So, 2 subs coming in for NEFC. So in this tournament, you can sub on corners?
Any tournament,
Any tournament?
you should be able to sub on any stoppage in play.
Okay.
As long as you have the official's permission.
Okay.
Unlike high school.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yep.
Gets headed away by Dennis. Whoa. 31 has it. Gets cleared away by Diego.
Good job, Dylan.
On the ground, 31. That's Gabe to Matthew, gets cut off by the defender. That's Diego, pokes it ahead. Gabe tried to get it back to Diego, he loses it. They go to the side, Isaac steps up. That's Diego now there. That's Ben and Isaac. Isaac comes away with the ball. Isaac to Matthew in the center circle. Matthew turns. He's got Josh. Josh one-on-one with the goalie. Goalie's gonna come out and get the ball. Goalie whips it out to his left. Here comes Dennis. 7 over his head. 7, nice move. He puts it on the ground to 9. Max Brown cuts over. Ben's coming back. PJ in front picks up the cross. That was a good play by NEFC. Josh has the ball on the right side. Josh sends it to the middle to Ben. Ben looks. He finds Josh. He's got. It goes out of bounds. 7. We gotta close him down. 9 has the ball. 9 to the right. 9 to the right corner. They've got a runner. Max Brown's over there. They try to cross it. Gets cleared away by David. Into the Valeo bench. About 36 minutes in. It's 1-0 Valeo. Ball's just lying on the field. That's Kevin, right? Quick throw. Gets cut away by Diego. That's Gabe on the ball. Gabe to Matthew. Matthew gets cut off. It's rolling to midfield. Ben tried to cut it off. 31 to the side, to his right. And David has it. David to Max. Max back to David. He's got Dennis. He's got Josh. Josh has it. Josh to Diego. Diego to Matthew. Matthew in the center circle. Matthew to Gabe. Gabe chips it in. Gabe bowls it at the goalie. He saves it. He thought the goalie was coming out. Gets cut off by Josh. 7 off his head. 7 goes down. Dennis to the right. Dennis looking across. Back to Josh. Josh back to Dennis. Dennis to Diego. Diego has a space. Diego into the box. Here comes the goalie. Tried to find Gabe. 37 minutes in. 1-0 Valeo. Goalie boots it over midfield. Over. Max Brown comes back. It's off his leg, it looks like. And it goes out of bounds. Should be a corner.
Come on, White, let's go in.
It's going to be a corner for NEFC. Dennis is on the near post. Ben's in front. David's on the back post. It goes short. 7 in front. They chip it with their left foot. It goes over the goal. They're going to take it again. I think they took the corner. They're going to let them take it again. 9. 22 is short with 9 in the corner. 22 has the ball. 22 back to 9. He's trying to get a better angle on the cross. He goes to the back post. It's going to go toward the sideline. Roll out of bounds. Throw in for Valeo. And it's halftime. 1-0 Valeo.